Hey everybody, this is Aurathas, and welcome to today's stream. So, I think in this episode we are going to switch our loadout back to one that I was actually quite enjoying. I'm going to get my plasma gun back. I wonder if I can actually make one, because I guess I sold my last one, which is a damn shame. Well, let's see here. Plasma cannon. Yep. Do not have a problem making a plasma cannon. Claim that shit. Also going to keep my hands on that heavy bolter because I'm going to want to use that at some point. Alright, cool. What should we do for our mission today? We can either continue the Van Wynter legacy or do a few more of the world events. I think either or, but let's see if... Oh, you got some more blueprints. I don't care about an Assassin's Power Sword Mark III. Does me no damn good. Although Mark III does sound useful if I ever do play one. Shit. I just could not resist. So, I'll be taking that. Alright. Let's go to the world event. Do one or two of these and then maybe continue the Van Wynter legacy. Entropy Omega, sure. Planet's all kinds of fucked up at this point. Demonic Incursion, I like those missions. Let's go. Oh, was there something wrong with it, Stahor? Didn't realize there was something wrong with optimal dispersion. Mainly because I don't pay a lot of attention to it. I probably should, but I didn't realize there was anything wrong with it. Alright.
We've detected multiple reality distortion waves near you, Inquisitor. The warp gates are active. I've activated the jello shields to protect the sanity of my crew.
Let's look at our abilities here. Have to try to remember. Yes, okay. Ah, okay. So they nerfed it. Ah, well.
Burn! Burn!
Well, it was good while it lasted.
Recoil, unclean!
There we go. And also, for those of you that are joining the stream or are currently on the stream right now, I do apologize for the lateness of the start of the stream. I actually got sidetracked getting a couple new series ready for tomorrow's release. So sorry about that. Come on, take him down. Come on, you go down. Okay, we are about to die. Bust this back out.
Kill the heretic!
Thought I killed him like 5 times now. Actually starting to miss my Melta.
Die, unclean!
There we go. Now, let's see. That's my armor breaker. Okay. Alright, let's kill you. I do like my plasma. I am really missing the multi-melta. Alright. Oh, you bastard. Bastard demons.
Kill the
That
heretic.
dude over there is doing a lot of damage. Come on. You can shoot him. Alright. Just about where we need to go. Give me this. Before we go through that door, since I don't want to backtrack too far. Demons. Nope, they don't want to follow me. They know what I'm trying to pull.
Die, heretic.
They're not willingly getting within range of that flamer. Oh, look at all the melting bad guys.
Repent.
Now, where's the skull? I see the trap right there. There it goes. I'll just take one of these. Just gonna do this. Don't mind me. This.
Repent.
Don't like rapid fire plasma in the face, do you? And there we go. Damn, you just popped me in the face. Not something I appreciate, you rat bastards. And you.
Perish,
Excellent.
filth.
These guys have an insane amount of firepower, and I do not like it. I will just jump right down in their faces. And help temper that firepower.
Reality distortion's peaking. Something is coming through the gate.
I'm aware of something coming through the gate. There we go.
You're still detecting signs of demonic presence.
Use my
Go to the next
shielding
rift.
device.
Recoil, unclean.
God damn. Too much firepower, too much firepower. It's not mine. There we go. Ooh, that did a whole hell of a lot of good clearing that room out. Or that little tunnel over there. Yes. Beautiful. Oh my god. Nah. These guys have an insane rate of fire. Holy shit. Alright. I think we cleared this very well. Let's go get some supply chests and inoculators on the way home. Well, on the way home, on the way to the next gates. I know I already destroyed the, you know, not tripwire, but the little sensors. I still want to blow it up. Very nice. Sounds intriguing. I'm looking forward to getting there. Ow! Shoot! There you go. Clear out that whole mess of people.
Ears are bleeding. I must stop this emperor-forsaken noise.
Fine, let's do it that way.
And it's gone. No, where was I?
Destroying chaos bullshit is where you were. come on now. I hate those guys so much. Fucking hell. Demons. Be gone.
Repent!
Alright, fuck it.
The gate is closing, but reality is still bleeding into the wall.
Plasma cannon was not as useful in this as it used to be. So I will switch to something else. Something a bit more effective for this situation. Hey, dude. You are welcome to join me down here. Okay. Oh, shit.
Recoil, unclean!
I am not able to attack at the moment. Yeah, it was better, but, well, I had some good settings for it, but yeah, no, I'm not gonna... I don't know what I'll change my build to, frankly. I think I'll do a lot more. I think I'll keep on melee for a while. Hey, Horace, how's it going?
Kill the heretic!
Hey, Storm Knight, welcome to the stream. Okay, that didn't work. Not a fan of the Psyker, huh? He's a lot of fun for, like, the sheer destructive force, although it sounds like he won't be quite as destructive now. Oh, look at that. You are still around. Yeah, I gotta say, I enjoy the Crusader after playing it a lot more. I do enjoy the Crusader more than I like the Psyker. Psyker's still fun for, like, the sheer mass destruction that I remember. Although, like I said, I'm worried that it's not quite that way anymore.
For the Emperor!
Okay. Fuck you, dude. There you go. We're gonna wait a second before we go in there. Yeah, it was like that in the early access as well, Horace. I didn't really mind it personally, but I can see how it'd be annoying to some people. Whoa, we are gonna die.
Perish, Bill!
That was probably not the right move. So we're gonna go for a group at a time.
Die, unclean!
Probably what I should have done to begin with.
Burn! Burn!
There we go. That feels better. I'm sick of these damn green lasers in my face.
Recoil, unclean!
Holy hell, that is a lot of dudes with auto guns. At least I'm assuming auto guns. Fuck it. Really? One at a time, that's all we can do. Come on, jump. One swing's all I need here. Oh, there are more of you assholes. Okay. Fuck it then.
Repent!
We were on the verge of a cataclysm, but the
I'll just charge your
It's time
precious
to open
gate.
a bottle of Amasec. You deserve it.
There we go. Now, if there's stubbers either way, that... It sucked having that many. Yeah, that was painful. We did it, but that was a lot of gunfire coming straight down my throat. Good lord. Okay, so yeah, we are going to trade out that, we are going to trade out that plasma cannon. New attribute point, always appreciated. What do I want to take? Don't want the heavy flamer at all. I mean, I guess we could go back to just a normal melta gun. That was fun. Or the multi-melta. I can craft one. Let's clear some space out, though. Multi-melta or just normal melta? That does not sound fun, Horus. I don't know why you would wish that upon me. That sounds absolutely horrible. Horrible. Good God. Alright. Let's take this thing back in. Alright. Shall we continue the Van Wynter legacy? You're probably right about that, Stahor. I remember when we were giving that a try. That thing was burning through everything. I might switch back and forth. You never know. Let's do this mission with the multi-melta, and I think I might do it. I wouldn't imagine that mission would be a joke. Holy shit, Horus. My worst fears came true. The astute cavalier has become the vessel of a chaos cult and is roaming the Tenebra subsector like a cursed derelict, spreading madness and corruption in its wake. I must put an end to this. I may be able to intercept the ship on Aphasia something.
All Imperial Vox channels are reporting a serious demonic incursion. This world is teetering on the brink of destruction.
Aren't they all?
Which indicates that the Cavalier could still be here. Those accursed cultists spread the taint of chaos like a disease.
The All-Ice channels keep repeating the name of their leader, the Blood Drinker.
I may have arrived just in time. I'll find him and interrogate him about the Cavalier.
Which, based on past evidence, you're not very good at capturing people for interrogation. Just saying, dude. Does not seem to be your forte. Murdering them and picking up the data slates for the information you need, on the other hand, you were quite good at.
Recoil, unclean!
Next up.
Murder. The wolf shall claim.
Ah, the axe. Hard not to love this weapon. But yeah, I might use some of those mind reset points that I have to go for a pure melee build. Well, not pure melee, but you know, a melee-focused build. Because I do like using, like, so far the axe is one of my favorite weapons. And so is the shield combos, so I might build around that. We'll see.
Kill the heretic!
I'll have to actually sit down, though, and actually look through the skill tree because I'm not at all familiar with it. I haven't read them all. Now I have to actually build a character path rather than just kind of choosing what sounds useful right at this moment. And I won't do that on stream because you guys will get bored as hell as I'll just be sitting there reading and staring at it for like 20 minutes or longer.
Die, unclean!
That sucks.
For the Emperor!
Always sucks to revisit a game you used to enjoy and find that it's not that much fun anymore. Which frankly was one of the complaints about a new series we're starting tomorrow on the channel. That, you know, I've heard a lot of people say, and after messing around with it, I actually don't mind it at all. And for those of you wondering, the game I'm talking about is we're going to be starting a Stellaris run that has been requested multiple times by multiple people, so I figured, hey, why not? Why not give it a shot? I play it constantly in my free time. Might as well.
Die, heretic!
And considering how much money I've sunk into Stellaris at this point, I find it very hard to convince myself to, like, uninstall it, because it's like, god damn, I spent so much money on this game. That is a bit odd. Would be rather irritating if I'm honest. Having no gear available to purchase for your character class in the shop. Come on, murder him. Murder him. It's like all of Paradox's games. If you really love the game, they're going to give you a lot of expansion. They give you a lot of expansion packs and DLC and all that shit for pretty much every game that they make. You know, and it's all paid DLC for the most part, I should say, not all. So yeah.
For the Emperor!
So yeah, if it's a game you love, like I know people who have sunk so much money into, what the hell is it called? Crusader Kings? People have sunk so much money into that game because of all the DLC, but they fucking love it, so at this point they've spent like $150 for the game and all its DLC, if not more.
Die, unclean!
And, yeah, no, they play it all the time.
Discharging.
Come on, kill the asshole. Yeah. And every time, Storm Knight, every single time they announce a new piece of DLC, I'm like, fuck you, I'm not buying it. I've given you guys enough money, and then I give in. Well, isn't this a lovely little platform up here? Holy shit. I mean, honestly, this is what you'd expect from a Chaos incursion, but fucking hell, it's creepy.
Die, unclean!
And we got us a data slate. Lord Raxus. Open it and I will feast on your soul. Really? This letter is a safety measure if I don't return to the base. I must warn you, we have serious doubts about Brother Cadax. I always thought his obsession with Herman van Wynter and this 8 times damned ship was a mere nuisance, but there is something else. We spent years hunting for the astute Cavalier, and I followed the orders when he sold our most sacred artifact to Van Wynter, so we had to float blindly in the endless sea. I didn't complain when we abandoned the glorious damnation and moved to this junk heap, but now we are evading the dogs of the Corpse Emperor. Wreak havoc, spread chaos, open gates to the realms beyond. These were our orders, sanctified by the spoiler himself. Uh-oh. We are following the fickle dreams of a lunatic. Here's the key to Uther's secret. The anathema Ultima cannot be born. The seal must be ours. Riddles upon riddles, since he got that damned scar epistle from the Martyr. Our warband has nothing to do with that ship, and who cares about Uther's corpse? We have a war to win. The early withdrawal from Argon Prime was a shame, and our patrons are displeased. I feel it in my flesh. We have to discuss these matters with the others as soon as possible. Hey, Wasteland
New log
Express,
entry.
welcome. How's it going?
This is way more than the machinations of some mad cultists. It's the word-bearers again. But this time they had knowledge of the Martyr and Uther's secret, and they were hunting for Herman van Wynter. That Chaos Sorcerer I defeated also had ties to Rexis, the Chaos Sorcerer in charge of this unholy operation.
Oh. Yeah, good God, there is no way I'd ever pay that much for DLC, even for the best game in the world. And I'm sure as hell not doing it for no damn Dead or Alive. $1,300 for all the DLC. Fuck that shit. And also, that'll make for a fun setup, Storm Knight. That monitor combined with your current setup. Yeah, I can imagine it's gonna make for some fun times. Ah, here we go. This is a massive map. Holy shit. I keep following it down here and thinking, oh yeah, we're almost there. Nah. Ah, that's always a good thing, Wasteland. Oh yeah, there's no way in hell. Don't get me wrong, when that game, all the jokes aside about it never coming out, when Star Citizen releases, that's all they're getting from me. I'm gonna play it. Hey, there's no way in hell I'm giving them that kind of money.
Dodge this.
I like how his turrets were exploding as they were falling from the sky.
Captain, I have new information regarding your father's fate.
Please tell me it's good news.
Not really.
Your father did indeed acquire a Chaos artifact from the word-bearers.
So, it's not good at all.
I strongly suspect that those monsters tried to corrupt your father, probably to get their hands on the logbook. It's not over yet, Captain.
Alright, drop him. I mean, if you're gonna geekgasm over any piece of hardware, those are some good ones to pick.
Perish, filth!
Okay. These assholes and their backup.
Recoil, unclean!
And down I go.
Off with the head.
Alright, Melta time. I said Melta time. There we go.
Die, heretic! heretic!
And frankly, the dude leading the charge, as it were, against Star Citizen isn't really somebody you can trust. Just gonna throw that out there. And that's it. That is not cover right there I can use. You know, I still haven't done any panic room missions aside from the first one I did.
For the Emperor! Overheat!
Let's see here. So who's up here? Big crowd of people I need to kill. Who's up here?
For the Emperor!
Yeah. Yeah, that team might have to consider some compromises at some point rather than trying to get everything perfect. I mean, to be fair, I gotta respect it to some degree just because so many developers take the other route of, it's good enough, we might fix it later.
Burn! Burn!
Hey, kill him. Kill him. Tired of getting shot in the back here. One second here. Let's see. Okay. Sorry, I had to kill that before I could get caught up on chat. Sorry. I mean, that is fair enough. I mean, but Star Citizen is kind of going for a bigger scope than even they are, Storm Knight. Okay, let's see here. Damn, Horus. Yeah, that is buggy as hell. And here, just give me 1 second. Wasteland. Let me look up the dude's name, because I actually completely forgot him. I kind of try to forget about him and his work. Give me 1 moment. Hell's this asshole's name? Yeah, maybe somebody in the chat will remember it. I'm trying to look it up right now. Good God. No, it's not him. Jesus Christ, where is his name? Good God. Sorry about that. This is driving me nuts now. That's his name. Good God. Dude's name is, if you look up his name, you'll see all his criticism. It's Derek Smart. Reason you can't really trust any criticism from him is that he's got an absolutely massive ego.
Unclean.
He is got a history of making absolutely shitty games in similar settings as Star Citizen, and by all accounts is also kind of pissy that he offered his services to, you know, all I heard, he offered his services to the people making Star Citizen, and they said no thank you, and then he just kind of gone on a butthurt crusade against them ever since. So yeah. Where did you... Up to where did you get... where did you get at Wasteland?
Perish, Bill!
Alright. I think we're almost there. This is a massive map. This might very well be the biggest map we've played so far.
Repent!
Ah, okay. Oh, no, I was just saying the dude who... You were asking who criticized, who's against Star Citizen, and... when I finally found the dude's name, his name's Derek Smart. He's just... I say you can't trust all of his criticism and anger and everything, because he's kind of been on this huge crusade against Star Citizen from the beginning, because basically
Perish, Bill!
he's made many games, well, not many, but he's made several games in the same genre as Star Citizen. They've all been absolutely horrible, buggy pieces of shit.
Recoil, unclean!
Dude has a massive ego and can't admit that his games are absolute buggy pieces of shit, even though they are, like, it's not even, like, opinion. They are objectively
Kill
buggy
the
pieces
heretic.
of shit. And, yeah. So he's been on this crusade against them. And part of it is, according to, by all accounts, is because when Star Citizen was starting, he offered his services to the team making it, and they were just like, yeah, no thank you. And it's like he's just been offended and bitchy about it ever since. Sometimes I do Exodus, usually when I am, if people are interested in grouping during, standard, like, random missions, I have no problem with it. And as long as they don't mind that I'm not really going to be doing voice chat, because I'm also going to be, you know, recording. So, yeah. Other than that, yeah, no, I'm more than happy to group up with viewers either on this, on Conan Exiles, and pretty much every other multiplayer game I've played. Okay, I did not see what my dude just did. He kind of got lost underneath the big guy. Oh, I fully agree with you right there, Storm Knight. I have no idea if he has a problem with that game. With Elite. Wouldn't be surprised if he did.
For chaos.
Recoil, unclean!
Alright. Yeah, no, seriously, if you want an interesting read, Wasteland, about the situation, or anybody who's interested in it, go ahead and look up his name in association with Star Citizen. There is so much to read. And none of it makes him come off as a decent-looking dude. Actually, I was just talking about that earlier, Exodus. My current build is not really focused on one thing or another. It's kind of scattered all over the place. So what I really need to do is I have a bunch of mind reset items. I just need to... I'm going to reset my skill tree here pretty soon and actually do some research and do an axe-focused build. Melee... Well, I'm not going to say axe-focused build, but definitely melee-focused, because I'm never happier with my... Yeah, I'm never happier with with my Crusader than when I am hacking people apart with the axe or using this shield. So,
Give me pay.
also, thank you, Exodus. I appreciate it. All right. But yeah, the main reason I haven't done... Like, I was planning on redoing my build today to be more melee-focused, but got sidetracked and distracted getting some new series ready for the channel. So... And like I was saying earlier, I don't want to force you guys to, like, on the stream, to sit here and just watch me read and fiddle around with the skill tree, as I will likely be doing it for, like, an hour or more, so... But if you have suggestions, feel free to share them. Oh shit, this does not look good.
Die, unclean!
In terms of series Wasteland Express? Oh yeah, the charge is amazing. It's one of my favorite parts of the Great Axe. The two new series that will be going up tomorrow are... I mentioned one earlier. I'm doing a Stellaris run because it's been requested. And it is Stellaris all the way up to the Distant Stars DLC. And the other game is Gladius, actually. It's basically, for those of you who aren't aware, it's basically Civilization, but with 40k.
Perish, filth!
And no diplomacy. Because why would there be diplomacy? We're not here to make friends with the Xenos, we're here to kill them. Alright.
Repent!
From what I understand, the NDA and everything for Gladius just said that... because what I have just said that there is content can go up now,
For the Emperor!
but the only thing you can't do is numerical reviews are not allowed until, like, July 9th. At least that's what I was told when I was given access to it earlier today. And when I was reading through the agreement. I think that's why...
The infamous
okay.
blood drinker. The man, the myth, the target. I'll take him out, but I'll use non-lethal methods.
Non-lethal methods? My ass. I'm not fighting all these guys with non-lethal methods. Yeah, as far as I can tell, the NDA has been... from what I can tell, the NDA may have been off for a while, because if you looked on YouTube recently, people have been putting up, like, the cinematics from the game. Like, I think Valrock did a video where he was doing the intro cinematics to every faction. So I think the NDA was lifted a while. And you can actually, from what I was reading, you can actually criticize it and enjoy... You know, say how much you enjoy it or how much you don't enjoy it. What you can't do is give it an actual number score. So if you want to say it sucks or whatever, you can, just don't give it an actual number score right now, is all they ask. Oh, this is gonna hurt. I need my suppression bar back. So yeah. Yeah, that didn't look very non-lethal to me. What you doing? Do I have to wait for the shield to go down? What the hell's going on? Interesting. Looking at my abilities, I don't see a non-lethal. I need to take out the shield. I'll take out the shield if I need to.
I have the cultist leader in custody. He is incapacitated. Take him to the ship and have the Magos Biologus prepare the necessary serums.
Understood, Inquisitor.
Yeah, it looks like that was it, Exodus. I wasn't aware I could attack the shield directly. I usually end up just hitting it by accident while I'm killing the dudes in the shield. Here, let me take a look real quick, Stahor. Because, yeah, I had a recommendation on it earlier. Haven't watched it yet, but I had a recommendation. At least I'm pretty sure it was Volrak. Yeah, it was 1 day ago. Here's the link if you guys want to check it out. Like I said, I haven't watched it yet, but yeah, it's all the intro cinematics for Gladius on Valrak's channel. And it says 1 day ago uploaded, so there you go. And considering how much 40k content he does, I'm assuming that he probably started releasing that as soon as the NDA lifted, so there you go. An extra attribute point and level 20. And a weapon I don't give two shits about. Another attribute point, goddamn. Well, I know where I want my attribute points to go, just give me mobility. Damn it. Still 1 point away from mobility. I need to change my perks, though, if I'm going with the melee approach. Let's see. Not bad. I do a lot of DOT effects with the axe, so I'm going to do that so I can heal. %100% deflect bonus with melee weapons. I'll take that too. I'll have to change my build to... Yeah, I'll have to change my skills to take advantage of the deflect. But I will. Oh, thank you for reminding me. Holy shit, I forgot all about the Merciful Agony. I'm kind of broke, so I may not be able to do anything. But let's check it out. Hey, Fire Warrior I thought was a good game. I enjoyed it. I know a lot of people were like, but the Tau, you know what? I like the Tau. I'll admit it. I'll also admit they're probably not a good fit for 40k for that universe. But still. Let's see. Is the Merciful Agony in the first system? I'm trying to remember if I played Shadow of the Horned Rat. I don't think so. I did play that, what was it? I did play that Warhammer Fantasy Total War knockoff before Creative Assembly got their hands on the Total War franchise, on the Warhammer franchise for Total War. Can't remember it for the life of me, but I remember playing through that. I want something from you. I got questions for you? Why is none of this helping? Thank you. Yes, Mark of Chaos. Okay. Do I have to do the mission for them first before they'll let me buy the shit? Okay, so we're gonna take care of an agent. Sure. Maybe this will let me unlock the ability to get that skill point. Or, sorry, attribute point. Well, either way, we're on the mission now.
Maim the heretic. Slay the treacherous Xenos. Banish the fork-tongued demon spawn.
I'd have to double check. It's been a while.
Die, heretic!
Ah, there you go. Okay, that was a mistake. Didn't mean to use that there. Yeah, all I can say, though, is, as we were talking about that game earlier, I get the feeling I'm going to be spending a lot of time on Gladius, just because it's like, you know what, I want to play a campaign with all of these guys. It's like all the factions sound like fun. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting time.
For the Emperor!
This sorcerer is really getting on my nerves. There he goes. Now you.
Die, heretic!
Come on. There we go. That's a good way to kill him. Just blow something up that he's leaning against. Alright. Medical bay, supply, all this shit. After all the previous missions, this place looks too clean.
Recoil,
It doesn't look all fucked up
unclean.
like everywhere else we've been. Hey, sorcerer. Enjoy the explosion in your face. You can buff those dudes all you want. I'm still gonna kill them. And everything around them. And you. Alright. What is... Oh yeah. I need to make sure I get all these little hallways. Don't be throwing that shit at me. Alright, who's up here? Come on, guys. Everybody gather around. Thank you. Your cooperation is very much appreciated by the Inquisition. Now you. Oh, don't go running, dude, with the plasma.
Repent!
And now the sorcerer. Just you and me, dude. Now, technically not just you and me. You have help over here, which I'm gonna kind of deal with real quick. There we go.
Recoil, unclean!
Nice. Next. Ah, you assholes.
For the Emperor!
Perseverance favors the bold. Give them more death.
I mean, it's a plan, right? I can't leave till I do. Alright, that away. Poor bastards don't even stand a chance. This group might fare better with all the Chaos Marines just kind of standing here. Excellent. Take a few more. Hey, wow. Okay. I thought I'd have to go down this hallway over here. Well, I'm gonna do it anyway. Loot. Oh, I see all the guys teleporting in. And that was the last of them. Ah, that is so satisfying. Don't need another plasma cannon, but thank you. Oh shit, I need to clear some stuff out. Probably need to sell some shit too. Is this better than... No, it's Power Axe. Yeah, no. Don't care for any of this. These I might need, though. Got any blueprints for me? Sure, I'll buy them all. Okay. Let's see, this is plus 3% to all damage. Damage when surrounded, that happens a lot when we have an axe. Damn. Okay then. Now, let's look over here. I don't want to spend my skill points just yet, because like I said, I kind of want to build up to... Yeah, I want to do a bit of research. But I do think Overwhelm and Riposte are both very good skills to get here. Successful deflects provide a stacking 5% damage. I'm going to take that. And we'll increase melee damage a bit more. And yeah, I do have the mind resets over here. I have, what, 2? So yeah, I could use these to clear up 2 different skill trees and reuse them. So yeah, shouldn't, especially since my skill tree is not too spread out. Like I have this, which I imagine I need to keep this in, you know, for a melee build, so I'm not thinking of changing that. But if I need to, I can easily change, you can easily get rid of area effects. Especially after finding out what they did to optimal dispersion. And I might get rid of this ranged science sniper training because, I mean, I'm not using it. Alright. Metrodora, tell me what you learned while torturing the heretic.
The interrogation was successful, Inquisitor.
Torture, come on.
The subject embraced the biochemical gifts of the Omnisire wholeheartedly.
By choice?
You can find my report on your data slate.
Give me an outline.
The Chaos cult that acquired the Cavalier was following the commands of a Chaos sorcerer. I won't utter its name. It burns my tongue like bile.
So they were spreading the taint on the orders of the Word-bearers.
That sorcerer recently ordered the Cavalier to return to their headquarters. I have the location for you.
Excellent. Now we know where we're going. Yeah. After finding out how far, what it did from Stahor, yeah, I think I'm going to actually get rid of my AoE tree for a bit. Mess around with some of my other skills. But regardless, we have more clues, so let's continue following Van Wynter's legacy. The confession of a captured cultist eventually led me to the hideout of the astute Cavalier. The cultists and their word-bearer masters will pay for their atrocities against the Imperium. My main objective is still the logbook of the Van Wynter family. It is the only lead I have on what happened to Uther Tiberius. Well, let's see how it goes then. I mean, you're probably going to kill the person again. I mean, I'm stunned that he actually captured somebody. Everybody else he's tried to capture is like, oh yeah, he was uncooperative, so now he's in pieces on the floor over there.
I'm on the Cavalier. It doesn't look good, Captain. The cultists clearly didn't believe in regular maintenance protocols.
Those filthy scoundrels.
Holy
Let us
shit.
hope that they will see the error of their ways soon.
First, I will take care of the word-bearer scum. Then I will find the logbook.
Holy... Wow, that is a lot of bodies. God damn. Well, they certainly have a whole hell of a lot of skulls here. I don't know how many skull thrones they need, but they have enough for a lot of them. I do remember Stahor. I still wasn't expecting this level. Holy shit.
Recoil, unclean!
Jesus. Honestly, this much carnage, I'm surprised it's the, it's the, word bearers and not the world eaters on this ship. Holy shit. That we do. Like, with this amount of carnage? Damn, I am... Yeah, good God. It's kind of overwhelming. No, that is true. They do that. They do have a lot of rituals. And they are a fan of their flamers on this mission, aren't they? Holy shit, okay. Yeah, I've had enough of you two. No, this many corpses, I half expect to see one particular very angry Chaos champion come around the corner. And then me die. Miserably. Brothers, I'm aware of the anger and frustration boiling among our ranks. In these trying times, we ride two juggernauts with one harness, following the 8 times blessed orders of our master and the cloudy visions of our sorcerer at the same time. But remember this, the signs and divinations of the Endless Sea are sacred, like Lorgar himself said. We are veterans of a 10 millennia-long war forged in the fires of hell. If we have to hide in the shadows, so be it. If we have to use deception and treachery, so be it. If we have to throw ourselves on the pyre of martyrdom, so be it. Cadax may be a warlock, but he is still our brother and the only conduit left to our glorious masters. Antagonizing him at this moment would be unwise. I spoke with the warpsmith, and he thinks our meddling with the logbook is futile. It uses ancient technology from the Dark Ages, and strangely resistant to our blessed hexes. That means we have to keep the astute cavalier safe and fulfill Brother Cadax's wishes for the foreseeable future. Keep our lesser brothers in line. It's not the right time for scheming and rebellious attitude. Let the galaxy burn. Okay, you guys are Chaos Marines. It's always time for a rebellious attitude. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna go this way real quick.
An alarm signal, really? You are too late. Burned! It's burned!
Oh shit, there's another one.
Now, where was I?
Going after another one, because the noise isn't gone
The
yet.
soothing sound of silence.
Uh-huh. As I climb over the giant mound of bodies.
Repent!
Yep. I charged right through that trap.
Die, unclean!
Next up.
Recoil, unclean!
Okay, I'm not standing here while you basically constantly attack me with that. I am watching all these icons show up and stacking down here, and I am quite pleased with it. I don't know what they do at the moment. Emergency booster, okay. Am I stuck? No.
For the Emperor!
Yeah, I can just imagine if that particular Chaos champion showed up at this point. It's like how I'm feeling in Sanctus Reach. If a certain character that showed up in the, in the lore shows up in that game, it's just going to be kind of like, well, I'm dead. Alright, let's look over here. Yes, that needs to go. Oh, I can destroy that too? Why not? Ooh, there is a hell of a crowd right here. Let's go say hi. Just like that. Yeah. I mean, there'd be no way in hell that the game could explain how you win if you do manage to kill either of those individuals.
For the Emperor!
I mean, especially in this, people already, me to some extent, but I understand why they did it, already complain in this game about an Inquisitor
Burn!
Inquisitor being able to take down Chaos Marines. Can you imagine if you took down that particular champion? People would be up in arms. Maybe kind of funny.
A gas trap? Not a boring day at all. Kill the heretic!
That would be a way to explain it. It was just another one of Fabulous Bill's experiments.
Die, unclean!
Okay, I am trapped in here like a rat. Well, right into the fight then. I'm not sure I like how big of a fan the word bearers seem to be of flamers. And that would explain how we win. Not only an experiment, but a failed experiment.
Die, heretic!
Come on, keep hitting him. Let's not fuck around. Ah, dude. I got this. Maybe. Okay, maybe not.
Burn! Burn!
There we go. Rip his head off. Thank you. I think that would go beyond luck at that point, though. Alright. This particular room didn't get filled.
Stench won't go away that easy. Repent!
Okay. Dead Marine. I mean, that is certainly how the Imperium would spin it. The Emperor was on his side. Oh, look at this room. I don't like this room. At all. Oh yeah, let's get in close, guys. I'll kill both you champions at once. It's alright. Don't be shy. Oh god, how I'd love a retinue.
Recoil, unclean!
Frankly, at this point, that is really the only thing, well, that is the only major thing that's missing that would make me very happy with this game. Would be just give me my retinue.
Die, unclean!
That's all I want. Like, that's my big, almost must-have for this game, is give me my retinue. Close second, and I'm not counting... And I am not counting, bug fixes. Close second would be more weapons. More weapon variety, the different patterns of weapons, all that. Would be a close second for me. I don't know if we'd be able to get, I don't know if we'd be able to get a Grey Knight. At least not as our retinue, because, frankly, if you had a Grey Knight in your retinue, they really wouldn't need us. We'd be his retinue, essentially, considering how much stronger they'd likely be than our Inquisitor. Although that would be hilarious, basically just have a condescending, just have the Grey Knight make condescending remarks the whole time to your Inquisitor. It's like, I guess I'll let you have this one. See, Sisters of Battle and a Death Watch team would both be good options for retinues, because they are part of normal retinues, and they wouldn't completely overshadow the Inquisitor. And yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's exactly what happens, by the way, Storm Knight. That's gonna happen at some point. So yeah. But yeah, Grey Knight would be really hard to... That's true, Starhorse. Some of them did have semi-permanent, like, Space Marines detached to them. But yeah, like you said, for the most part, it is a case-by-case thing. Especially since none of the Space Marine chapters like having their people permanently detached to other organizations. They need them themselves.
Die, heretic!
And wow, I just got mowed down again. Shit, let me at least take out the turret. Every time we do this, we manage to kill one more dude. Just another 6 tries and we'll get it. Enough with your plasma, you sons of bitches. Yeah, this area sucks. These plasma guns are a bitch.
Die, heretic!
There we go. Fucking hell. Yeah, as far as the Death Watch go, I don't know, I'd rather piss off the Death Watch than, like, you know, a group of Grey Knights.
What a surprise! Did you come to witness our victory, Inquisitor?
I came to
really.
serve you the Emperor's justice, just like I did with your foul brothers.
Pathetic creature! You cannot stop what is coming, even if you kill every one of us, which you won't.
Okay. Kill them off one by one. I don't know, I never found the Death Watch to be... Well, I wasn't talking about pissing off their chapters, I was just talking about pissing off the particular organization, Storm Knight. I mean, because, yeah, the Death Watch are some badasses, but they are still technically made up of, unless things changed, which they very well could have. Remember, my information, I freely admit, is typically quite out of date. Unless they change things, though, they're still basic, you know, they're still basic Marines, which isn't to say not badass, but they're not, like, you know, super Marines like the fucking Grey Knights are or were. God damn. Okay, I think I need to switch to ranged. But again, all that stuff may have been retconned at this point. For all I know, Grey Knights are just normal Marines at this point, rather than superhuman Marines that make normal Marines look like, you know, novices. Yeah, that's why I'm saying, that's where my frame of reference comes from, were the original Grey Knights. Yeah, true, but like I said, I'm still, like, I don't know how much the Grey Knights have changed, but even the best from every chapter still don't have the physical capabilities of the Grey Knights. Or, again, if somebody will correct me, I'm more than happy for that. Like, if the Grey Knights have been nerfed a lot, or retconned, because we both know Games Workshop likes to do that. Yeah. And I don't know, have the Grey Knights, maybe somebody who's more up to it can tell me, have the Grey Knights been changed too much from the first edition?
Recoil, unclean!
Yeah, because in the novels and in the everything, it was like basically Grey Knights would slap around an entire squad of normal Space Marines, like one Grey Knight.
For the Emperor!
Yeah, because I remember some of the novels, it was just like, oh yeah, it's one Grey Knight. And an entire squad of normal Marines, and the Grey Knight fucked them up. Scar Epistle. This is an urgent message, thus I'm using your blood-forged flesh puppet. I am trapped on this 8-time accursed ship. Time is indifferent for me, but you must act swiftly. The Visceram revelation was right. Uther Twiceborn came close to creating the Anathema Ultima. According to the ancient recording I found, he made a pact with the primogenitor, which would explain his success. A reminder never to trust the treacherous ones. The Anathema is protected by powerful hexes far beyond my powers. Destruction of the ship won't help since the walls of her cage defy the laws of real space and the ether alike. Oh, so we couldn't have just blown up the ship. Good to know. The key is the Twiceborn's rosette. You must find it. Our strongest lead suggests that it is in the possession of the Van Wynter rogue trader clan. They must have the answers to where Uther's body lies. Try to corrupt their leader with treasures he can't refuse. Give him what he needs the most, and he will lead us to the rosette. If your attempts fail, set the Imperials on him. They won't believe his innocence, and you can find the answers among the ruins of his legacy. Ha! The Inquisition is wrong. Seek out the Utherians among the Inquisition, and you might find something under the dust of millennia. I will guard this secret with my warband. Everything else is irrelevant. The revelation is dubious. The anathema may not be our destruction, but the risk is too great.
Captain, I have gained new insight into your father's case. These word-bearers were acting on orders from the sorcerer I encountered on the Martyr. They were trying to find Uther's rosette and lured your father into a trap to reach their goal.
In the light of these details, is there any chance that the name of my family could be cleared?
Your father acted irresponsibly, but he was not a willing servant of chaos. We'll see. First, I need that logbook.
Go to my father's private quarters and find his personal cogitator. It will open the chamber where he kept his most treasured possessions.
Oh, so the modern Grey Knights are even more overpowered. Okay, gotcha, Storm Knight.
Die, unclean!
I'll stick with my Black Templars. Yeah, I was just talking raw ability. I wasn't... Preference-wise, I'll always go with my Dark Templars. Not Dark Templars. Black Templars, followed by my Dark Angels. And as I've said before, Space Wolves used to be up in my top 3, and then they just got silly.
The door is open. I'm going inside.
Yep, 2 chests right there. Which I will get before I look at the dismembered corpse. Alright.
I found the logbook, but I can't open it.
Take the log back to the ship, Inquisitor. It can only be opened by my ancestral signet ring, which is coded to my DNA.
Well, that'll be helpful. I do like the Salamander's Wasteland. I'm not a fan of the Blood Ravens. But I think it has a lot to do with how horrible the novels were. More than the chapter itself. Like, I really hated those novels. Let's see. Ooh, that's a good one. I want that thing. I actually don't know if they are or not. Yep, we'll upgrade that. Ooh, that's a much better axe than I have, so I will take that. I will probably switch out the weapons. Well, that weapon. And I think we are good there. I was going to sell some shit, but she wants to talk, so let's talk.
I have opened the logbook, Inquisitor. It was extraordinary. I held in my hands the entire secret history of my house.
I trust it will make fascinating reading. But for now, I only need the details about Uther Tiberius.
I can tell you where Gregor van Winters took the survivors of the Martyr, but that happened a very, very long time ago.
We're aware.
It is the only lead I have. Take us to those coordinates, Captain.
I'll make the necessary arrangements. Meanwhile, you have a message from the Conclave.
Of course I do.
This is a message from Inquisitor Helena Goslar. I must tell you, I was in charge of purging the Van Wynter family. I have learned that you have reopened the investigation, and in all honesty, I find your decision perplexing. All my actions followed the decrees of the Lex Imperialis and spiritual guidance gained through rigorous penitential practices. Now it falls upon you to make a new decision regarding the future of this house.
Uh-huh. And? Ooh. Damn it. Well, I do know that if you're going to pick a moral side in this game, it's a good idea to stick with the same one every time. So we are going Puritan. Although, based on what we read, I would personally go radical, because he was trafficking forbidden artifacts, but he was a victim of unholy machinations. You know, he was manipulated. You know, and his house could be useful in the future. However, we've already gone the Puritan side. We're going to keep going the Puritan side. He might have been misled, but you know what? You still fucked up and messed with some shit you knew was wrong, so...
Captain, I have made my decision regarding the fate of your house. Even if your father made his pacts with no heretical intentions, it won't absolve him of trafficking with the enemy. His punishment was just, and it should remain in effect.
I understand your decision, Inquisitor. I only hope that I can serve your cause in the future with such dedication that you will reconsider my case.
Yeah, and see, technically I'm not doing anything to Ragna. See, I'm not punishing her right now. I'm just saying, you know, he did knowingly deal in heresy. Like, it wasn't like an accident. So, yeah. Alright, let's grab another weapon. Let's sell all this shit off. I think it'd be hilarious if after I made that decision, all of a sudden her prices went up and she started offering me less money for my shit. Just kind of a passive-aggressive way of, like, saying, man, fuck you, too. I know there's a faster way to do this. Ooh, look at all these blueprints. Ooh, I want to make my own suppression shield. Give me that. I just can't help myself. I see those, and I want them. Man, that's taken passive aggressiveness to a whole other level, Exodus. Alright. Let's look for a few items that we do need to upgrade. Well, I do want a normal melt-a-gun. Yeah, I love those blueprints. Personal void shield is what I was looking for. I do need a new one of these. Our current one is kind of old. Ooh. Hold on. That's nice, but I'm not going to build that right now. Alright. Let's take the new shield. I know this is a relic, but I need to improve my power rating. That's right, I do have an older Melta in here. Somewhere. Higher damage, straightforward, and... You know, I actually like the current one a bit more. I like the cooldown. And you know what, Exodus? That attitude about that was something I was struggling with the entire damn time I was playing Vampire. All these people being assholes and talking back to me and shit in that game, it's like... Oh, story be damned, I'm about to eat this person. Alright, let's continue the missions. After I had successfully retrieved the logbook from the astute Cavalier, Ragnar van Wynter supplied me with the coordinates of the location where Uther Tiberius was taken from the Martyr. The Imperial Archives list the place as a currently abandoned mining station, but it could be a clever ploy to distract unwelcome visitors. Yeah, seriously, Exodus, it's one of those situations where you're just like, okay. I may not even, and the thing is that game autosaves, so you gotta live with your decisions. There's no, like, save the game, murder everybody, like you do in Skyrim, and then reload. But, goddamn. The temptation was always there.
What is this place, exactly?
According to the port cogitators, it used to be a mining station. Then it was turned into a colossal plague ward during a system-wide outbreak.
I need more information on its history. I will locate the central cogitator. It may be able to tell me more.
You guys need to leave well enough alone. Oh, you big son of a bitch. Damn, okay. Well, that's not off to a good start. Oh, but I'll get them. Yeah, I really need to work on my build a little bit. Also, it doesn't help that I'm not really geared up very far at this point. But hey, we've finished with harder missions. Okay, need to burn.
I have been reading through the logbook, Inquisitor, and I have found something interesting.
Is it about Uther Tiberius?
In a way, yes. My ancestor, Gregor van Wynter, founded our house not long after he brought Tiberius to this place. Gregor received his warrant of trade due to the influence of some new Inquisitors in the Caligari Conclave, who used to travel on his ship and who vouched for him.
It means that the most loyal followers of Uther quietly returned to the Inquisition after the fall of their master. This might warrant a future investigation.
Perish, filth!
The plot thickens. Now, what do we find over here? More things that could stand to be purged. Moving right along. A lot of these little nerdling bastards, aren't there? Come on. There you go. I mean, the little thing was asking for it. It tried to attack me from behind. Now, where, oh where do we go? This isn't nearly as big of a map as the other one, unless it's going to happen in phases, which could very well be the case.
Die, unclean!
There we go. Only complaint I have about this
I
weapon
have
really
found the central cogitator.
is the range on it. I have no complaints about its performance. This thing's amazing. Alright, you assholes over here.
Kill the heretic!
And they still got me. Ha! Might be time to upgrade my armor, too.
Repent!
Nope.
Kill the
I
heretic!
said no. Thank you. Cogitator.
I found an area previously classified as a shrine, but it was sealed off almost 1,000 years ago. If this place used to be a sanctuary for Uther, his followers must have walled off his most private chambers after he died or left. I'm on my way there.
Let's do it. I mean, that looks kind of ominous. That looks very ominous.
Per your request, a search was initiated in our data troves, looking for information on the system, dating back millennia.
What did you find?
Original registration marks Mining Station 121 as a Type 4 monastery. Status was obtained 3 standard years after the alleged arrival of Tiberius. Status was later changed to Mining Station, then to Plague Ward by Inquisitorial orders.
Good God.
So, Uther's
My
followers
weapon.
made their sanctuary disappear under piles of dead bodies. Clever.
And a little twisted. Oh, come on. Fine. I have other weapons I can use. Now you. Alright, where are we going? Straight up.
I have found the gate leading to those ancient corridors. It is sealed.
Down the wings.
Proceed to the cogitator to open it. Follow my instructions.
Oh, other way. In fact. So where are the skulls that trigger the other one? Right there. Okay. Now. Still not a massive map.
Recoil, unclean! For the Emperor!
Like that dude tried to run away and took a melt-a-beam in the back. Okay, I'm not even playing with these dudes on the side here. I know he can summon demons.
Recoil, unclean!
But I don't think he can summon new psychers. Or the shooters. Oh shit. Damn it, that was an explosion from hell. Fucking hell. Man, this is a rough one for me. It's fine though. Yeah, I need to maximize my, well, optimize my build a little bit. The haphazard approach I took before. I think I'm starting to pay for it. Yep, they are. Pretty effectively, too, I gotta say.
For the Emperor!
Okay, you know what? My axe back. Yeah. I have forgot them a couple times, yeah. And in a couple cases, I've just been... I took so much damage that, yeah, I couldn't get to the inoculator in time. So, yeah, no, I really need to work on that.
Accessed several times over the last few decades.
Great. I wonder what I'll find inside.
Oh, okay. Let's head on back. And shit, I forgot what I always... Every time I switch my inoculator, I forget to reset its components. Damn it. Ha! Every damn time. Hello, my psycho.
Repent!
Oh, hey, dude. Attack, damn it. And get out of the poison. Come on. Out of... Okay. And I am stun locked. Jesus, this hell brute is a pain in the ass. Almost got him. I mean, the religious zeal is a little overbearing in this particular setting. And here we go. I love that that looks like basically a blunderbuss.
Kill the heretic!
Alright.
Inquisitor, a cruiser is approaching the station. It is broadcasting on the Inquisitorial Vox.
This must be the right place.
Uh-oh.
Looks like a tomb, but it is empty. But if these Utherians laid their leader to rest here, where is the body?
Do you request a primer on the rate of human decomposition over millennia?
No, I'm good.
Don't try my patience, Tech Priest. Even the bones are missing. I'll take a look around.
Alright. I need to pick this shit up. Waiting for a trap to trigger while I'm trying to get some loot. Or some supplies. Oh, well, okay. Chest. Beautiful. Brother, probably you won't receive this letter in time, but as guardian of the corpus, I must try to end this madness. The ancestors of our orders made a sacred oath to fulfill the wonderful vision of Uther Tiberius about the Imperium beyond and the golden age of mankind. We spent 10,000 years hiding in the shadows, millions sacrificed everything for this dream. After all these years, all is left this stronghold and a few scattered brothers and sister inside the Inquisition. This is not the right time for internal strife, intrigues, and betrayal. There are a whole bunch of grammatical errors up in there. Still, I can see the twisted reason in your actions. The reappearance of the Martyr renders your position inside the Inquisition somewhat uneasy. Sooner or later, our ancient secrets will break the surface, tying up the loose ends in this situation. May look necessary, but you have no legal nor moral authority to overrule such an ancient pact. We fulfilled our part in the great scheme with honor and dignity. This is the least remaining stronghold of our holy order. You cannot disband it and steal the corpus due to selfish reasons. I hope the Emperor will open your eyes to the truth in this very last moment. Wolmar Rojas, Guardian of the Holy Corpus. Oh boy.
I have found proof that this place was raided by an inquisitorial team. They took away Uther's remains. But why? The survivors suspected treachery, that I know.
You have visitors. The Inquisitorial ship dispatched a team to the station, and they're heading towards your position.
Bring
I'll
it.
meet them halfway.
They're gonna try to kill me. Or am I gonna shank these guys like I shanked Klosterheim?
I am Interrogator Kodtar. You are in breach of Code Indigo protocols, Inquisitor. Even the agents of the Holy Orders need a special permit to enter this area. I must ask you to lay down your weapons and follow me into custody.
Fuck off.
How dare you address me like this? I will do no such thing, Interrogator.
My sincere apologies, Inquisitor, but I must follow my orders. You have left me no choice. Kill him!
I mean, I see psychers, I see demons, really. Yeah, this seems like a proper Inquisitor. It's a bit much even for a radical, I'd say. Now. I'm trying to kill the Unbound Grunt. I want his gun, though. I will say that. I want that gun.
Perish, Bill!
There we go. Now you. Just you and me, dude. All your buddies are gone. Not a shame.
Let's pick up where we left off, shall we?
Please, Inquisitor. I was only following the orders of Inquisitor Flavius Draken.
Why would an Inquisitor send agents against other Inquisitors?
My orders were extremely specific. After Inquisitor Draken removed the body buried in this tomb, he set up a team to monitor the station and act immediately if the area is breached.
Inquisitor Flavius Draken took away the remains? Where can I find this man?
The last time we had contact, he was preparing for a special assignment. The Conclave must have records on his mission.
Trust me, I'll find him.
You know, I actually really did love that about the Kane novels. I loved, Kane in particular, his attitude in general towards the actual religion. I always got a good chuckle out of pretty much any time he interacted with, frankly, both tech priests and normal priests. Fuse delayed grenades, huh? I really don't want them. I found out that founder of the Van Wynter Rogue Trader House, a clan that had been purged for heresy a short while previously, kept a treasured logbook only accessible by the Van Wynters. I had to trace the lost flagship of the house, the Astute Cavalier. During my investigation, I rescued a former captain. Yeah, we did all this, we know. And Draken has the body. Cool. Let's see what Ragna has to say.
We have a message for you, Inquisitor.
Yes,
and the
him and
coordinates
Vale.
of a world in the subsector.
This is a message from Inquisitor Helena Goslar. I must tell you, I was in charge of purging the Van Wynter family. I have learned that you have reopened the investigation, and in all honesty, I find your decision perplexing. All my actions followed the decrees of the Lex Imperialis and spiritual guidance gained through rigorous penitential practices. Now it falls upon you to make a new decision regarding the future of this house.
Okay, well that was the wrong line. That was the wrong voice acting, so here we go. I have received your request, Inquisitor. I would strongly recommend that you provide more details on the background of your inquiry next time. Still, I see no harm in disclosing the current whereabouts of Inquisitor Draken. Your fellow agent is currently doing the Emperor's work on a world consumed by the flames of the war against Chaos, a whole planet cleansed with blood. They could surely use the help of other Inquisitors. Find the traitor. Is he a traitor? Probably, but, you know, at the moment, we really don't have proof of that, and I'm not looking at the skills at the moment. Okay. Do we have any better equipment to put on? Nah, I'm actually quite a fan of everything we've got. I will take that, though. Is this better than the melt-a-gun I'm using? Quite a bit better, actually. Alright, so with this, I am actually out of time for tonight. So thank you everybody for dropping by the stream, for discussing 40k stuff with me and other games with me. And yeah, with that, everybody have a good night. And this video will be up, if you guys missed a part of it, want to rewatch it, it'll be up on YouTube tomorrow, along with the 2 new series on the YouTube channel that will be starting tomorrow, which will be Stellaris and Gladius, the 40k Civilization game. So with that, once again, thanks everybody for stopping by.